Here we have an absolute value equation where we have two expressions in separate absolute values. So, since the absolute values of two expressions are equal, this gives us two possibilities. Either the two expressions are equal or one is negative of the other. So here I just use the number 5 as an example, but we don't know actually what the number is, so we will find out what x should be so that the two absolute values are the same. So we will split our equation into two as follows. We will say that either the two expressions are exactly the same, they are the same expressions, or one expression is just negative of the other one, like the simple case we discussed above. It doesn't matter which one you put the minus in front, so you can keep one of them the same and just multiply the other one with a negative one. You will find the same answer regardless of which one you put the negative in front, but just choose one. So for consistency, I just keep the first one the same and multiply the second expression with a negative one. And then we will solve these equations. Realize that we don't have absolute values anymore. Now these are two linear equations. So in the first case, we can just subtract 7x from both sides, which cancels the 7x's on the left. So negative 14 equals 10x minus 7x, which is 3x, and drop the 1, which is 1. So 3x plus 1. And then we can subtract 1 from both sides. So we are collecting the numbers on one side and the variables on the other side. 1 minus 1, we don't have any more numbers on the right. And negative 14 minus 1 will be negative 15. So we can divide both sides by 3 to isolate x. Negative 15 over 3 will be negative 5. So x could be negative 5. In the second case, we will start by distributing the negative inside the parentheses. So negative 10x minus 1 on the right. And on the left, we just copy this expression. So again, we will collect x's on one side and numbers on the other side. So I would like to add 10x to both sides so that when we collect x's on the same side, its coefficient will be positive. So here, in this case, we just added 10x. So we have 17x minus 14 on the left, which equals negative 1. And then add 14. So we have 17x equals 13 on the right. So divide both sides by 17, the coefficient of x, so that x equals 13 over 17. So there are two solutions to this absolute value equation.